Hello again, this is Jason Straw. I'm a retired trauma nurse from the Air Force. I wanted to go over what the Indiana Prosecutor's Attorney Counsel did 2 years ago in 2017. What they did was they went before the Indiana Drug Commission and they said that marijuana is not medicine, and they took a federal report from the Academy of Science, Engineering, and Medicine, and they said that that report said there's no medical value to marijuana. I had been researching and reading that report, which was thousands of pages long. It went over 24,000 reviews, studies, and scholarly articles. And being a research nurse and a trauma nurse, I understood what it meant. The very first thing they found was that cannabis, the plant, was good for treating adult chronic pain, which sounds completely different than what David Powell, the chairman of IPAC, the Indiana Prosecutor's Attorney Council, said in his letter to Jim McClellan, the Indiana drug czar. And when he presented his letter to the Indiana Drug Commission in 2017 and convinced them that marijuana had no medical value, they then presented it to Governor Holcomb and convinced him that it had no medical value, which then the Indiana House Health Commission Chair Cindy, I think his last name is Kirchhofer, killed all the medical marijuana bills. And they said, well, we're going to have a summer study. And in the summer study, they decided nothing, which delayed all medical marijuana bills. And in 2019, they pretty much did the same thing. They killed all the bills without listening to it. This back here behind me, let's see if we can, is the snippet. And I don't know if you can actually read that, but that's marijuana is not medicine. And that's from David Powell. So I'm going to go to the link and show you at the beginning of what that link says, which is the therapeutic effects. Because it does say that there's some things they don't have enough research for. So if you come, and this is the study, the health effects of cannabis and cannabinoids. So if you come here and then it says therapeutic effects, one of the therapeutic uses of cannabis and cannabinoids is to treat chronic pain in adults. That's the first thing they found, which is not what the Indiana prosecutors said that report that they used found. They went all the way down to the bottom, which was like 6 pages, and referred to that, which was deceiving to everybody. So as an attorney, you're supposed to present the information in a non-deceptive way. So if they went to a federal report and they said this plant is not medicine, has no medical value, and they use this as a reference, and they have to be honest. Otherwise, if they change it or they alter it, they're making a medical opinion, which is practicing like a doctor. No, a doctor could interpret it another way. And that doctor can do that. They can make a medical opinion. But these people are attorneys. IPAC, they're attorneys. And they're the 91 elected prosecutors in Indiana. All 91 voted in favor of their chairman, David Powell, agreeing to this. So I have a little bit of a problem with that. Are prosecutors supposed to be pressuring and influencing our legislators to arrest people for a plant that has medical value, but they're saying it doesn't? In my opinion, my personal opinion, that's a constitutional violation. They're being unethical, and we can complain about them to the Indiana Supreme Court Disciplinary Commission that controls and regulates their licenses. So we need to start thinking about holding our elected officials and our attorneys accountable for not practicing medicine and not trying to influence by using deceit in the state of Indiana. Thank you. Again, this is Jason Straw. I'm just trying to shed some light on what's going on in our behind the scenes in our legislative process here in Indiana.